Hi everybody! Today I'm going to talk about Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. This has been out for a long time, and the reason I'm talking about it is because at the end of this month, in about a week, is the release of the miniseries on Amazon Prime, which I'm pretty well excited about. We'll see how that goes. Sometimes book adaptations can go great, sometimes the adaptation's not so well, and sometimes they kind of get a life of their own that has its own unique and funness to it while also referencing the book, so we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping for the best, especially as this book is jam-packed with little details, which means not everything is going to make it. So this book is about 366 pages on my old copy from I think maybe 1992-ish. I originally read this book when I was about 8th or 9th grade and thought it was hilarious. If you are not a fan of books by either Neil Gaiman or Terry Pratchett in general, obviously you wouldn't like this book. If you for some reason have read nothing by either of them and you've read Douglas Adams and enjoyed it, you'll like this book. If you did not enjoy Douglas Adams, then you probably wouldn't. In general, I mean, there's little hints of things here and there, but it's a pretty good book for most ages. I'd say, middle school on up, depending on the person. Again, I read it about 8th, 9th grade, thought it was great. Some things kind of went over my head, but in general, I thought it was a lot of fun. Rereading it now, I enjoyed it, thought it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of just stupidness and a lot of extra humor added to the footnotes, which I would argue the footnotes really help make the book, because you're reading along and then there's just something absolutely ridiculous and stupid and it just makes you smile. So it's fun, it's humorous, it's about the end of the world or thereabouts. Essentially starts off with a snippet right at the beginning of essentially the beginning of humanity, and then has a small snippet a little bit later, and then pretty much goes through the last half of the week up to the end of the world. Lots of fun, great read, not too terribly hard to get through. It moves pretty quickly, so you don't really get bogged down too much. Just reading a little bit here and a little bit there took me maybe about a week to do about an hour or so a night or less, we'll see. But anyway, I would highly recommend it. If you are as excited as I am to see what the Amazon Prime is going to look like, please talk about it down below. I would love to hear your comments. If you've read the book and want to talk about it there, or if you loved it, hate it, whatever, let me know. I'd love to hear it. And then perhaps a little bit later, if I ever do a video kind of comparing the book to the show, I'll get a link here at the end. Make sure to click that. If you enjoy these book reviews, make sure to click and subscribe or hit the bell. I'd like to read more books with you. If you have more suggestions, put them in the comments as well. And I will see you next time.